Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of our video series on selecting the right strings for your guitar. Today we're going to talk about different alloys and different coatings. Starting here with your acoustic strings, we'll start out looking at these here from D'Addario EJ16s. This is probably our most common set of acoustic strings. This is what comes stock on a lot of guitars straight from the factory. And these are phosphor bronze. That's an alloy, it's balanced well. It's very warm, it's good for playing with a pick. But it's still bright enough that it doesn't get lost, it doesn't get muddy sounding. Compared to those, another common one would be these 80-20 bronze. 80-20 is just a different alloy than that phosphor bronze. These are typically a bit brighter. You'll notice more treble from the guitar. And then going up from there, we can get into some of the more premium alloys. One example of that would be Ernie Ball aluminum bronze. This is an alloy that's specific to Ernie Ball. With that aluminum, they're even brighter than the 80-20s actually. They're very good for finger style playing. You'll notice when you play with your fingers versus a pick, the guitar naturally sounds darker anyway. And these really help to kind of even things out, bring out some of that brightness. With the electrics, most common strings are going to be nickel wound. No matter which brand you go to, nickel wound is going to be the standard. There are other options available, however, such as from Ernie Ball, slinky cobalts. So there's cobalt on the winding of the strings that makes them, well, it's more magnetic. So the pickups in your guitar will pick these up louder. You'll notice definitely more volume, as well as a lot brighter. The lot more pick attack, and a lot more treble just in general. Different option would be something like NYXL from D'Addario. It's not a different winding on the string, it's still nickel wound, but it's using a higher strength steel core, which in a similar way makes the strings sound brighter, and they're also more resistant to breaking. So that's just a few of the different options here for tones and alloys. Alright, so now we're going to talk about coated versus uncoated guitar strings. All of the ones we've talked to up to this point have been uncoated. A lot of the standard alloys and things will be just standard strings like these. When you get into coated guitar strings, what it actually is a synthetic material that's put over the outside of the string that locks out moisture and dirt. It tends to extend the life of the string, and that coating also makes them feel smoother. So a lot of people like them, especially as beginners. It's a little easier on the fingers. The coated string that's kind of been the standard, it's been around for a long time, is the Elixir. This is their polyweb set right here. That's their standard coating. A little bit thinner than that, they have this other coating out called Nano Web. Nano just being, like I said, a little bit thinner than the traditional polyweb. And then fairly new from D'Addario, they're now making a few lines of coated strings. Like this one here, the XS. This is actually an even thinner coating than either of the Elixirs. If you're used to the uncoated strings, this is going to feel closest to those while still giving you the benefit of that coating, locking out the moisture and the dirt. And then the XT from D'Addario is actually not a traditional coated string. It's actually a spray-on treatment, but that accomplishes some of that same stuff. Keeping that moisture and stuff out from the core of the string is definitely going to extend the life. You don't want that moisture getting to the core where the strings will rust and then wear out faster, and then that's when you run into breaking. Typically, coated strings are used on the acoustic guitar. However, both the Elixir and the D'Addario coatings are available now on electrics. That would be these sets here. Okay, and that should cover some of the basics of strings. I know this is a lot of information to take in. If you have any questions, please give us a call anytime or visit our website, link down below this video. And thank you guys for watching.